Welcome to Things You Must Try. Well, here is the 7 prediction of the decade 2020 that are way off. Number 1. We will live in flying house. Inventor, science writer, and futurist Arthur C. Clarke, who co-wrote the screenplay for 2001, A Space Odyssey, believed that the boring houses of 1966 would be radically different by the time we reached the 21st century, according to Inverse. Evidently, the houses of the future would have nothing keeping them on the ground and they would be able to move to anywhere on Earth on a whim. Number 2. We will have a personal helicopter. Forget jetpacks and flying cars. Popular Mechanics was pretty sure back in 1951 that every family in 21st century would have at least one helicopter in their garage. Number 3. We will eat a candy made of underwear. Kampfert predicted it would even be possible to take ordinary objects like old table linens and rayon underwear and bring them to chemical factories to be converted into candy. Number 4. Telepathy and teleportation. Michael J. O'Farrell, founder of Mobile Institute, has been an expert in the technology industry since 1985. But even the experts can make mistakes. In the 2014 book Shift 2020, O'Farrell predicted that 2020 would be the dawn of the nanomobility era. In the pending nanomobility era, I predict telepathy and teleportation will become possible by the year 2020 with both commonplace by 2040, he said. Well, we'll believe it when we see it. Number 5. All roads will become tubes. In a 1957 article, the magazine predicted that every road and street in America will be replaced by a network of pneumatic tubes, and your car would only need enough power to get from your home to the nearest tube. Then, by the calculations of a Honeywell engineer, they will be pneumatically powered to any desired destination. Number 6. We will finally make it to Mars. In the go-go 90s, we had every reason to believe them. But we're not so optimistic now that Mars tourism is in our immediate future. Even NASA projects that the earliest we could get a human on the surface of Mars is 2030, and that's only if we're really, really lucky. Number 7. Everybody will stop drinking coffee and tea. In 1937, Nikola Tesla predicted that within a century, coffee, tea, and tobacco will be no longer in vogue. The abolition of stimulants will not come about forcibly, he wrote. It will simply be no longer fashionable to poison the system with harmful ingredients. He's hopefully right about tobacco, but the coffee and tea? Not just yet.
To get more interesting video, subscribe and hit the bell icon.